Like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I missed? I missed candles a lot. Like, we can't have candles in our dorm rooms. I really just missed them. What's up, boys? We're back. Back home already for 6 weeks. Here we are, back in the OG filming spot. Hi, I'm Hannah. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry the audio sucks. I couldn't find a good microphone. But yeah, now we're back. I put out a little poll asking what videos you guys wanted to see and in what order, and this one won very significantly. So we're gonna talk about what I learned from viewing my admissions file. You might have already seen my friend Matthew, who goes to Harvard, talk about what he learned by viewing his admissions file, and I just actually watched this video, and I don't know. I had a very different experience in viewing my admission file, in that I was not given as much to look at as him. This was the whole process. A few months ago, I sent an email to the admissions office, and I was basically just like, saying that it is within my rights to view my admissions file, and I would like to do so. And they have to get back to you within 45 days. And you set up an appointment, and you go in and you view it. Now, Matthew, what he got to do was he got to bring in his phone. He got to take photographs, I believe. I didn't. My phone had to be shut off. I was only given one sheet of paper. I wasn't given any personality comments. I wasn't given any comments that the admissions committee may have made on my application. I was just given one single-sided piece of paper with basic information. And honestly, viewing that piece of paper only confirmed what I already knew. I was very anxious when I was waiting for my college decision. So, I read a lot of College Confidential threads and articles about Ivy League admissions and all that, and like what goes into the decision process. And basically just looking at my admissions file just confirmed everything that I read. So basically, how it went down was I went into this room with someone who worked in the admissions office. I had to sign a paper saying that I wouldn't, take any photographs or record anything or do anything like that while I was in the room. And she just gave me this piece of paper, and I had a half an hour to view it. And since I wasn't able to write anything down or ask any questions or do anything like that, to remember everything, I made sure to make note of it when I got out of the admissions office, in case I ever wanted to talk about it. So it was midterm season when I viewed it, so I have a bunch. So it's written on the back of one of my bio notes. I think it was in the notes that I lost. Yeah, okay, so it turns out I don't have those notes anymore, but what I did do was I filmed audio on my phone. November 9th, 2018, I recorded my immediate reaction. Do you know what it says?
Okay, so I just went and viewed my admission profile, and before I forget, because we weren't allowed to take any pictures or anything, this is my recording.
So I could play the recording for you, but the audio's a little jacked, and I'd like to keep that constant. So I have a pretty good memory, and we're just gonna blow through it. So the piece of paper that I got, it just had a few sections. The first was ratings on me and numerical stuff. So in that first section, it was in the top left corner, it had all the dates that my application was viewed. The first one was 2 days after the deadline, then like a week later, and then it was viewed a third time on the 21st of November. And then at the bottom of that little box, it said accept. One of my friends also viewed their admissions files, and one of my friends, her thing was only viewed twice. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because she was an exceptional applicant, or if it was because I submitted November subject tests, so they couldn't, they had to look at my file one last time with subject test scores in order to just fully view it. I don't know, but yeah. I assume every time it was viewed by a different admissions officer. I'm not sure. The name of the officer who viewed it was scratched out, so I couldn't see it. And there were certain numbers next to it. They might have been numbers rating my essays or my personality or my overall application. I have no idea. It was very coded, so it was difficult for me to understand. Like, if I hadn't done so much research in the college admissions process, I would not have understood most of the stuff that I read. Like, my friends, they hadn't done as much research as me, so they went in and they viewed it, and they couldn't take much information away from it because they just couldn't read the language. All these numbers added to a certain number out of 10, so essentially I was rated out of 10. In that section, there was also my academic index. If you don't know what an academic index is, it is a score out of 240 that is calculated with this algorithm that takes your subject test scores, SAT, and your class rank or GPA into account, and they are judged off that. I believe that it correlates to another rating scale. I know that it's mostly used for recruited athletes. A recruited athlete has to meet a certain academic index in order to attend an Ivy League school. And so that was the first section. The second section was on my transcript in my high school. So they made note of my grades. All of my grades were A's in high school, but my friend who got a few B's, when she viewed her admissions file, they had made note of every single B she had ever gotten and in what class that it was in. They also had a rating for my high school on there in terms of difficulty. My high school was rated medium, which I'm not sure if there's a low. Medium seems like it's kind of a low rating. My friend who went to a really, really good school and viewed her admissions file, her high school was rated difficult. So I went to a medium high school. And then the only comment that was on the entire sheet was in this section, and it said, and I'm going to try to quote here, highest GPA we've ever seen from this school, and also Valdo, so valedictorian. That was literally the only comment I saw, but it was positive, so yay! On the right column of the page, that just had information about my background, had the names of my brother and sisters, and it had my parents' information on there. It noted that my mom was from Trinidad, and it made special notes of my race. Obviously white, and as I just said, my mom's from Trinidad, so Caribbean. They made a few notes of some other particular things involving my background that I put on my application as well. And then the section below that, they noted my extracurricular activities, and this I kind of found very interesting. I listed 10 on my Common App, but they only wrote down 7 when they were making notes on me, which I found very interesting. The things they did not include that I included on my Common App were National Honor Society. I'm not sure if they included that under community service. They bulleted community service, but National Honor Society, they didn't make note of MIT Invent Team, which is something that I was only a part of for my freshman year of high school because it was only offered my freshman year, which makes sense. That wasn't a very significant thing in my life, so they could just kind of toss it out. And they also didn't care about my YouTube channel, which I don't blame them for because it was pretty insignificant. I had 200 subscribers when I applied to college, and I don't know why I wrote it down on my application. They did not care about it. Hell. I guess the biggest takeaway from that is only include stuff on your activities section if it is, I guess, significant in your life, and if it's community service, might as well just put it under one bullet because they'll just group it under one bullet. Apparently. But yeah, nothing earth-shattering about me viewing my admissions file. The only thing that kind of surprised me was how little I was able to see. I do have the audio recording, so I'm gonna make sure to play that back and listen to it. And if there's anything that was interesting that I didn't include, I'll just do a little voiceover here and you guys can hear about it there. So, I mean, yeah, as I said before, viewing my admissions file really only confirmed what I already knew or already like expected. And you know, there was very little that surprised me. I guess that's it. I'm sorry if this wasn't as exciting and insightful as you wanted it to be, but that is the truth. That is all I got to view. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name is Hannah. I'm on winter break, and so a lot of content will hopefully be coming out. Why do I keep doing this? Someone help. Yeah. So subscribe if you want, like, comment, all that stuff. I'm trying to make this channel interactive, so I don't know. I need something for people to comment. Comment. I don't know. Comment where you applied to college or where you want to apply to college. I guess. I don't know. You guys are all college-age people for the most part, so if you go to college, comment where you go to college, or I don't know. Comment whatever. I just want some comments. I want to get to know you guys. I'll respond back. Or I'll heart it, or I'll do something. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.